It's officially the third year in my illustration business that I am going to attempt to launch my very own yearly calendar. Each year has been a little bit chaotic and rushed, and I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time this year to get it complete. So I'm going to take you through the full creative process in this week's studio vlog, showing you exactly how I plan and develop the official Katnipp 2025 calendar. It looks so cute. But in true Katnipp and Catherine fashion, things don't always go to plan, as I end up getting sick. I honestly feel like absolute garbage after a brief filming trip in London, and I try and navigate developing and running my business on my sofa. Let's get to work, shall we?
Really need some remotes for all these lights. I have to go around the office and turn all the lights on individually, and I need to get one of those remote things like I have in my other studio.
Hello guys, welcome to another studio vlog. We are going to get to work on the calendar today, so I'm actually a little bit behind on my Christmas and calendar launch, but to be honest, I'm trying to give myself a little bit of grace with this because it's been a little bit of a difficult few weeks mentally and physically. I've shared this on my last couple of vlogs, and instead of stressing myself out even more and pushing the brink of burnout and entering burnout, I decided to just sit back and go, it's not the end of the world. I've got tons of different Christmas items in my store already, so it's not the end of the world if I don't get it out really early this year like I originally planned. Well, hello Dean. Goodbye Dean. So it's going to be interesting to sit down. I'll be doing that with a recap at the end of the year of 2024, and I'm going to discuss everything, all my thoughts, feelings, how I've got on, but that'll be at the end of the year wrap-up vlog. And I'm actually thinking of doing these vlogs in terms of yearly chapters, because every single year we've done something different. The way we develop things has been different, new products have come out, and I thought it'd be really good to wrap up the year ready to start a new chapter in 2025. And I think I'm going to sit down and rejig things, even how I market Katnipp as well. I'll be doing that at the end of the year, so watch out for that vlog. But today, yes, we do need to do the calendar. I had on my list that I would finish the Katnipp calendar by September. I have got a lot of illustrations though for the calendar that I have done over this year, which is good because before I had to pretty much illustrate every single page from scratch, and I managed to do it in I think it was 4 days while I was traveling to Poland. That was the first ever calendar we did in the middle of December. So I actually did that in December. But because I have a lot of illustrations from this year, I feel like it's not going to be as stressful as it was previous years. But there is some illustrations and gaps in the calendar that I need to do. So to find out where the gaps are and what months and what illustrations I want to go with what month, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Miller noteboard out and I'm going to sketch out and plan the months. Let's get to work, shall we? I am absolutely buzzing, guys, because I have just spent the last hour arranging and exporting my artwork that I've done this year ready for the calendar, and I've got every single illustration, so I don't have to create all these illustrations from scratch. The calendar looks so good. I actually think this might be the best one because the colours are so nice. So I thought I'd show you the layout and show you the plan. There is some tweaking I'm going to have to do. This is my Miller note page and the plans for my 2025 Katnipp calendar, and I think it's turned out so cute. Oh my gosh, this has actually made me so happy and less stressed because I didn't realise how many illustrations I've actually done this year. So yay to me, pat on the back for me for actually giving myself a drawing challenge to do. So the first one in January, if you have been around on this channel and seen each chapter of Katnipp throughout the years, this one, I always tend to have January as kind of a star, galaxy, world is your oyster kind of theme. So my Pocket Planets range, I called it this year actually. Officially, I've actually named the collection, and this year we had Saturn, so I'm actually going to feature Saturn for February. I actually created this illustration originally for Patreon, and it is Marshy going on a little trip with Bumblebutt as he picks him up and kind of flies him around to see the sky and to see the views from up above. And because February is kind of like Valentine's and Galentine's, I thought this would be a really nice kind of homage to Valentine's, but without the kind of extra love couple couple aspect. Not everyone is in a couple, and also it's just like more friendship, so more just love in general. March, we're going to do the daffodil and duck range again, which we had on the Katnipp calendar this year, and it worked really, really well because all the daffodils start sprouting up, and I absolutely love it because it is the start of spring. And I did this illustration, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to use this illustration this year because we haven't really had like a female character in the Katnipp calendar before. I thought that'd be cute, and there's a little bumblebee there as well. For April, it's actually my birthday, and I did this really, really cute illustration where they're having a party in the garden. I thought this would be adorable, and it's got a lot of Katnipp characters around the table. For May, we've got foxgloves because all the foxgloves and the flowers start sprouting ready for summer, which everyone really liked on Instagram when I shared it, so I thought this was perfect. For June, we got Bonbon and we've got Bumblebee, and it's called Butterfly Parade. The flowers are all sprouting and the butterflies are out, so I thought this would be a really nice image for June. July, we have this little turtle. This is so random. This is like a new character which I haven't done anything with, but I'm thinking maybe in the summer I could create a little turtle sticker pack, like a very, very small collection where I add this turtle. I'm also thinking of adding these as art prints, specifically nursery art prints to the store. Then in August, we've got this giraffe illustration, very Katnipp, and I also think this will make a great nursery art print as well. I'm actually thinking of creating a wall sticker next year, which is this giraffe. Anyway, September, I would like it to have more pumpkins and stuff in. So this is Froggo and Bear tapping on Shroomy, the mushroom. We've got Bumblebee here, and if you see me on Instagram, you'll know I put like a really funny song to this illustration where they sounded terrible, but they were trying to create a band. What I think I'll do to this though is make it more autumnal as the leaves start turning, and because we've already got a green theme here, I think I'll change these colours to more of a golden colour, and I may add some pumpkins as well. Then October, I'm going to use the Vampy's Vault range and have Marshy and Bartholomew. For November, I am going to change this slightly, but I've got Peppermint the cat. Normally Peppermint comes out at Christmas. She's Gingy and Spice's cat, and she's really cheeky, and this is actually based off my late cat Fluffy, because Fluffy had little goofy teeth and she also had this body, and this is actually, the whole body is actually based off Fluffy the cat. Oh my god, I don't want to think too much about it because I'll cry. But what I'm going to do, because here in the UK we celebrate something called Bonfire Night where loads of fireworks go off, and I'm going to put like a wand, kind of like, because she's been playing around and messing around with the wand, and I'm going to illustrate fireworks like going off chaotically everywhere as well. And then the last but not least, I'm going to use this year's Coquette Christmas illustration. Yay, we did it! Anyway, now I have to edit all day. I've actually got a sponsored video and that needs to go out because there's a deadline. That's what I'm going to do for the rest of the day.
After having a quick lunch, I wanted to get straight back to work on the official calendar, and I actually blocked out the whole day just to focus on this task, but even that wasn't quite enough, to be honest, so I ended up coming in the next day and blocking another half a day just to finish it up. And I think the design itself wasn't particularly tricky because I actually used the same template I've used for previous years for the Katnipp calendar, with just a few tweaks. I made a few font tweaks and a few layout tweaks, but other than that, it was really simple to do in that respect. However, my illustrations are usually set up in A4 size. That's the size I usually illustrate in, so I had to add some illustrations to expand the artwork and the scenes. And also, I really underestimated how long it would actually take me to format and redesign all the dates accurately for 2025, but we finally got there in the end.
Good morning, guys. We did it. We actually completed the official 2025 calendar. You can probably tell because of the smile on my face, but I'm literally so happy we managed to get this done, honestly. I was really panicking, but this was the first year I've actually sent it off so early. Normally I send it off like
I think the first year was in December. Like seriously, it was the middle of December. It was a mad rush. And yeah, we managed to get it done. So I'm really, really glad that I managed to get that done. It turned out so cute. I'm gonna pop on screen now the final results and show you how it turned out like.
So it did take me longer than the day I originally planned, but what I did was I actually used my Milanote board as like kind of a to-do list, a ticky list. So I added these little ticks as I completed each page and each date. So let's look at the first 6 months. These images are actually what I shared with my Marshies over on Patreon. So they actually seen these like 2 weeks ago when I was developing it, but this looks so cute. I actually love all the colours. What I am always mindful of is when I'm designing this calendar, I don't want every single page to be pink, so I do try and alternate the pages and the colours and try and add every single colour of the rainbow, but obviously Katnipp, aka pastel style. And this is the first 6 months, and then this is the second 6 months. I think they look so beautiful, and this calendar is going to look so cohesive and nicely put together. I think this is my favourite one I've done so far. I liked last year's as well, and I feel like they're getting better every year, but there is something about the more minimalistic illustrations that I actually prefer on my wall. It adds a really beautiful pop of colour, and it also follows like the seasons and the years, and I just really like how it turned out this year.
So yay! I literally love, I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I love going into shops or like calendar stores and looking at calendars that I would love and seeing my birthday month, and then I'll look at Dean's birthday month, and I always like seeing what spread is represented in my birthday month. Anyway, this week is a shorter week for me because I am going away to London to start filming my Christmas Chronicle series on my personal channel, and we're doing something really exciting this weekend. We're going to a Pokemon trade card show for Dean on Saturday, but on Friday we're doing this really exciting Christmas like fine dining theatre show experience. That'll be on my personal channel, and I've got all like an outfit for it and everything, but I'm gonna get to work. I'll see you in a little bit.
I'm just finishing work a little bit earlier today. I still didn't get all my editing done, unfortunately, but we have got news of the Katnipp calendars, and he's actually done I've picked the worst time to vlog because it's so noisy, but he has done a different type of calendar because we had a slight issue with printing last time, so we're going to go take a look at them today and have a look at the different options. So let's go, shall we? I still look at this bookshop and want to buy it every single time. I can just imagine painting the front of it pink, having my stationery shop and cafe there. If only I could afford it. It's like £300,000 or something like that. And I'm gonna go check these calendars out. It looks so cute. It's the first proof of the calendar. There's a few bits that I need to change with the calendar. I forgot to send them CMYK files, but I'll be back in the office tomorrow and I'll let you guys know all the updates.
Good morning guys, and happy Halloween! We're in the studio, look at Dean. He's in this little cute skeleton outfit. He looks so beautiful, Dean. He's playing on a Pokemon trading card game. Anyway, I decided to dress up for work. I was meant to be a witch. I found this dress from the charity shop for like £3, and I was meant to have a little witch's hat, but I couldn't find it, so I'm Mickey Sorcerer because I had these ears. I got these from Tokyo Disney actually. Anyway, I thought I would show you the calendar. Okay, so let's take a look at this calendar. Also, why do they make modern dresses so revealing? I really hate it. I should have got a bobby pin or something. I don't know, I just don't like it. So the original calendar used to look like this. For anyone who used to have the original one, we got it staple bound, and like I say, the reason we get it folded like this is because it is a lot cheaper for you guys to get them in the post. It would be considerably more expensive getting them the A3 size. However, I went to my manufacturer and got a proof yesterday, as you've seen, and this is what he gave me. So he's gave me it with this ring binder on the top. Now, there might be one problem with this. Usually we put these in large letter envelopes. These will probably have to go in pip boxes, but we'll see. We might still be able to fit them
no, we probably won't actually. As you can see, the ring binder is slightly over the top, but they will still fit as large letters, just we'll have to put them in boxes. So we might have to stack a load of boxes and get them all ready for the calendar launch. But this is what he said would be a better option, because we did have a few printing issues and alignment issues with our staples on the calendar. And so basically it would be wire roll bound. Now I actually got an email about these calendars of a wonderful customer. Actually, we've had a couple like this who say they actually bought one of the calendars just for the art prints. So they actually bought it like really late in the year and didn't really care about the calendar but wanted all the art prints in it. If we get it wire bound like this, you can just tear it off and then trim it off, which is a lot easier than obviously the stapled method. So I actually think this looks a lot more professional and sturdy, and it does look nice. So I think I am going to upgrade the calendars this year to this wire bound method. And again, we've got these little holes that you can hook it onto the wall. You can use command clips for this. This is what I use, command hooks. They're very, very good. And you hang it up. There's a few issues with this calendar though. When I was looking at it, I made the mistake of, when I was designing it, I didn't switch it out to CMYK colour. So some of the colours, the pastel pink in particular, and some of the pastel purples are a little bit too light and faded. So I'm going to have to rejig the whole design again and resend it off for them and adjust the colours for CMYK. I need to answer the emails and I need to sort out a studio vlog that's going hopefully live today, if not tomorrow, because it is a sponsorship and I'm waiting for approval on that. Oh, what I want to actually do today, I know I'm really busy, but I want to do some little trick-or-treating bags. So basically we have a bunch of the Halloween thank you cards left over. There's still loads and loads in the studio. Just over here we have a bunch, look at all these. So these are leftover thank you cards, like surplus ones, and I thought these would be so cute in trick-or-treat bags for the kids. So I thought I could pack up a bunch of like little snack bags with these in. So I'm gonna go into town quickly, package them up with my little Halloween thank you stickers and make little trick-or-treat grab bags. I don't know if we have any stickers left over. I just thought it'd be really nice for trick-or-treaters. Like, remember when you were kids and you'd go knock on someone's door at Halloween and there was always ones you would remember because they really went all out and they just made your day. And since I don't have kids and I'm not going out trick-or-treating myself, I just thought it'd be really nice for the kids to actually get like these little packs. Oh, we've got some Fluffy the Spider stickers too. Oh, that's perfect. So little stickers for the trick-or-treaters like that, ta-da! And then the thank you cards, and then I'm just going to get some sweets to put in as well. So let's go, shall we?
You might need a bit. Tweets are quiet.
Boxes. I just used our pick boxes to like stand them up, and then the kids can like take one. I think I might pass them out just in case anyone decides to be cheeky, but with the pick boxes that worked out quite cute. So I hope the kids really like their little Halloween bags this year. So I'm currently all set up for the trick-or-treaters. It's still light outside, but I've got red in my window. I don't know if you can hear that, but I've got a Bluetooth speaker outside and I'm currently playing the Haunted Mansion Disney full soundtrack. So when the guy like talks you through the whole ride, it's got the whole soundtrack. You can find it on YouTube, it's really, really good. Let's trick-or-treaters! Oh, don't use the good. Oh, you should have got tricked.
Nobody
scared me. Look outside. Very scared. Were you scared, Mia? Yeah. Oh, that was so cute. It was actually one of my best friend's kids there coming to trick or treat. But yeah, we've got Haunted Mansion on a loop outside. I put like a Bluetooth speaker outside. And I love listening to it. It feels like I'm back in Disney World. I'm also wearing like Disney Mickey ears, but hopefully the kids will like it. I'm hoping I've made enough bags. I'm a little bit scared. I have made like over 30, like 40, but you forget that big families come and by the time you pass them out, it goes away fast. And I remember before I ran out of all my bags and I was like, oh no, I've run out, I'm so sorry. So fingers crossed I've done enough, but I hope they like it. Amy's just opened it and she's like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest trick-or-treat bag ever. So anyway, I am gonna wrap up here. We've got popcorn and we've got some sweets and we've got pizza because my mum and dad are coming and we're gonna watch a horror film. We watched The Terrifier. Oh, this is a little quick fact for those of you who may not know me personally, but I absolutely love horror films. Like, you wouldn't think it because everything's all cutesy, but I literally love it. I actually went and seen the Insidious triple bill, so 3 Insidious Blumhouse films in a row at the cinema with Dean, and then they released it at midnight. It was dead good. And Blumhouse is actually my favourite production house, but yeah, outside the front of my house as well, I've also got this big inflatable. But yeah, I'm gonna put some pizzas on, my mum and dad are coming, and I'm just gonna have a happy Halloween. So happy Halloween, everyone. Well, it'll be over by the time I watch this, but anyway, I hope you had a great one. So it's actually a whole week later. Basically, me and Dean, straight after Halloween, so it was Halloween on Thursday, Friday, me and Dean headed to London and filmed our Christmas Chronicles series that is sat in on my personal channel. However, I ended up catching one of the worst colds I've had in a very long time when I went to London, and on Monday I woke up and I felt like I'd been hit by a block of snow.
I honestly feel like absolute garbage, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been sick for ages. Trust good old London and the tubes and public transport to help me catch a viral infection when it's my busiest time of the year. There's no rest for the wicked, so look at my current little cosy desk setup. It's actually quite cute. I'm currently just sat on the sofa. I've got my weekly to-do list on my Notion. We've got some vlogs on. Dean's in his cosy dressing gown and I'm working my way through my big to-do list for Christmas. I've just got a fresh shower in an attempt to try and make myself feel a little better and a little bit more fresh and put some fresh PJs on. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to open my Miller note board and I'm going to create like a mood board of Christmas apparel ideas, and I'm going to like have a look on Pinterest, have a look on Etsy. I want Gingy and Spice and I want this Coquette Christmas, but the Coquette Christmas range I want to actually have as like something you can wear throughout winter, not just Christmas. Okay, I've created a little mood board on my Milanote app. I've also created a little idea of jumper pun ideas, Christmas and croissants. I think that'd be really cute. This is kind of the vibe I'm going for, but I'm also going to do like a classic Christmas jumper as well with Gingy and Spice, but this is for particularly the Coquette Christmas range that's coming out. But I also want to do like a classic red Gingy and Spice jumper too. But yeah, now I'm going to get to work on illustrating and designing. Currently 20 to 10 and I've actually only done 2 jumper designs all day because it just takes me so long to do it. This is what the problem was with my shop launch. It just took me ages to do the apparel because basically, can you see all these colours right here? Look at all them. A lot of them have different print files to match the colours, so let me show you on the website. So for example, this is one in my store. We've got this beautiful like maroon colour which I really love. It's kind of like a cherry red. It's not really showing up on my vlog, but then we also have this maroon colour, but this is like a cherry red. But as you can see, they are slightly, well, you might not be able to see actually, but these are slightly different colours. Like this print file didn't look good on this print file and also on the neckline. So for each jumper I've had to pretty much change like the colours. So this is obviously yellow instead of pink because the pink didn't look as nice, and I also wanted to make sure like people who don't like overly pink can like select like the green option. We then got like this beigey sand option, so I have been going through and doing all that really patiently. And then this is the Gingy and Spice one, which I think looks so nice. Why is it doing this? Forest green. We've got this military green colour, sand, which is really pretty and soft, light pink, which looks really nice, and white. Oh my gosh, my monitor needs washing so much. It is so dirty. So I actually ended up sitting on my sofa and weirdly was really productive. So I was literally sat at home on my sofa the whole weekend and I was just working away. But the thing is, I also needed to make some amendments to the calendar, and this was my second proof, and it was still a little bit too faded for me personally, so I adjusted them even more, and then I was slightly more happy with how they turned out. And one thing I did change quite dramatically is the September page, because originally, you know, I said I wanted to add like pumpkins and stuff. It looked like this, and I added like this yellow colour, so I changed the colour of this illustration to like this yellowy colour, but Dean absolutely hated it. He said the colours were so gross, so I ended up changing it back to like a greeny colour for Froggo and Bear, and it's now more of a greeny colour, so that's all adjusted and it is official, guys. The Katnipp calendar is now in production. We should be getting that in the next week or so, but I've also got something else exciting to show you. Look at this. Behind me, behind my desk right here, all the brand new Christmas gaming mouse mats have arrived. We should also be getting the new Gingy and Spice keychain plush charms. I have not shown any images here on this YouTube channel, and they should be coming literally within the next week. So next studio vlog, I've actually started recording it already. I'm gonna unbox these. I haven't even unboxed them yet. Hopefully the keychain charms will be coming, but literally my Marshies over on Patreon have known about these charms for weeks and weeks, and they've even seen images, and I've seen images of a manufacturer, but I've not unboxed them, so I'm so excited. So next week is indeed going to be the shop launch prep for Christmas 2025 and a wrap up of the Katnipp products. I can't believe this year is almost over already. Please leave a like and comment below because it really helps this channel out. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you next week for the shop launch Christmas prep. Alright then, thanks so much for watching. I love you. Goodbye.
Christmas coming just around the Christmas coming just around.